Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Black's Pro Baseball proudly brings to you Baseball Brilliance and the Killer Bees. Sorry, that was a truck with all my errors driving down the highway as Shreese throws ball one to Nick Penzetta. Penzetta hitting the 7 spot in game 1. A Killer Bees, what was it, 7-2 loss?
6-2.
6-2 loss that Casey Grimm started. We need to...
He just ran it.
Bell with the gray hat, baby face, no beard. Musser calls him off. Musser at first, Kyle Barrows at second.
Only worry about the game changer. We don't need the book. Okay.
Dino Tharp at short. McGeary Stewart at third. Across the outfield, left to right, is Polka, Robinson, Alex Polka, Kyle Robinson, as Nick Penzetta fouls that one. Looks like it's still in the stadium. And Spalding playing game 2 after homering in game 1. You hit a homer, you play again. That's how it goes. For the Killer Bees, it's Penzetta and Reese. It'll be Penzetta, Reese, McCurdy, Pahila, Thiessen, Hubbard, Chesney, Reyes, DeWitt, and Hilton. Penzetta playing left in this game. He played center in the last game. It'll be Thiessen who will take over in center field, who played second base game 1 for the Killer Bees, as Kyle Bell. Good fastball there. They're going to say he fouled it off. I don't know if he fouled that off. That looked like he just swung through and missed it. What do you got, Maduro? He touched it? See, we'll have a conversation, fellas. This is called communicating. Got it. 2-2. Reitz, you can talk, man. You're on the broadcast. I'm here with Quiz and Reitz. I have to go back in my old persona, my Joe Torre Scott Hall persona. In the game, I went with a guy who's never been here before. I introduced myself to people, and I pretended like I didn't know anybody so that I could have more enjoyability out of it. Delivery from Kyle Bell is strike 3 on Penzetta. Looking, I'd be swinging if you knew how Joe Torre has worked with Kyle Bell and eliminated the left to right misses and the need for full count sliders in the dirt. You would be looking middle and hunting middle. After one game, 4 at bats in this, my previous game, my determination is that these guys can't see and are not hunting the middle of the plate. They're not swinging enough at pitches that are close enough to hit and then complaining and arguing about all the other ones that they don't like, when you guys should just be leaving it up to the barrel and not the umpire and not the pitcher. As Bell, red cleats probably from his TR days, kicks fires to Reese, who flies out to fellow Pittsburgh native Polka. Polka with a nice little play, and Reese is retired. Reese on his way back from a trip to the American Association, a 6-game trip with the Gary South Shore Railcats, where he and Frank Podko signed for 3 of those games against Winnipeg. He went, I think, 1 for 6, couple of punchies, they pinch hit him to face the closer. So that shows you something. And he must have shown them something in between games to be used over Frank. Frank got no burn there as McCurdy steps in and a little late on an inside fastball. He's going to hit it off the picnic area. 0-1 on the long-haired son of Santa. Not son of Sam, son of Santa. The Pink BGs, it'll be Angelo Pahila on deck. McCurdy played first in game 1. Pahila will play first game 2. So for me, if you're McCurdy right there, I'm thinking hunt the middle again, hunt the middle again, hunt the middle. It doesn't have to be a pitch. That's the thing. Guys are asking me after first pitch against Reitz, what did he throw? What was the first pitch? I said, who cares? It was there, and you need to be on time with it. So they're trying to be too perfect, you could tell. Looking for the perfect pitch, looking for the perfect swing. Gotta be. Because I just get up there, runner at third, like try to drive the guy in. Plus, we had a rule that Scout Knotts, anytime the ball was thrown to him, we were going to take off to the next base. So I know even if I roll over, I'm getting the job done because we're running on that arm. Now, what is this? Is this an alarm or a phone call or a CB? Yeah. What's up?
Send somebody with your keys and put the gamers in your parking lot.
Want to take a jog with CB down there? CB, sorry. AC is on his way to see CB. Air conditioning. on his way to see CB Radio. Thanks, Cole, for chatting. We'll catch up with you later. As Bomb Bayless is somewhere in the parking lot. Roll over to Mustard. He should have just taken it himself. Knowing the runner McCurdy right there, knowing how you're getting around the ball so fast, you're calling off that pitcher. Don't make it awkward. No need for flip. And that's the end of the first. All right, so we're going to let it fly in between innings here as I'm going to try to make my money in the last 4 days of the Yinzer. And it's the last 4 days of the Yinzer because players locked in late. We were down in South Florida just telling guys, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. And guys were like, but I need a 20 sack. So they didn't pay for the Yinzer in time. And then Washington rented the field out for other events because they need to make their money. They're not going to wait for a bunch of potheads. So they booked the thing out in August and July. And that's why we'll be done June 30th. So maybe they'll listen to me in the future. They had their own league set up in a Frontier League backyard, playing before the Frontier League games, a place where players could get picked up out of every day. And players that have even been in this league for years before and gotten signed out of here didn't see the value in spending $16 a day, which is $500 or whatever that it was. And now we're cut short. So if you're trying to find the next place to go, maybe you'll listen to me next time. Probably not, though, being able to tell by this generation, a generation of blind. And we are blind. We cannot see. That is for sure with these hitting stats. There's some guys with a 227 OBP and a 110 average in a walks and hit by pitch league as 5-on-deck hitters look on. Sanders is about to deal here. I don't know if it's meth or what it's going to be, but he definitely looks like the guy from Breaking Bad. And he's going to do some damage here. The thrower with the left fielder on the Killer B side is always too close to the dugout and the wall for the ball and to play catch. It's like he's long tossing with the left fielder when he should just be out on the line, not making that left fielder nervous about possibly throwing it in the stands or killing a kid or whatever. But they just make it awkward as Nico Tony floats down with his chest protector. Nope, that's his chest. My bad. Not sure who's standing up by the girl, but if we could get somebody up there to stand with her and protect that lady in the blue shirt, that would be clutch as she fixes the Yacker Tech or whatever it is. Polka stands in against Mark Sanders. It's going to be Hubbard at third, Reese at short, Hilton at second, and Pahila at first. That's Brendan Hubbard, Tyler Reese, Justin Hilton, and Angelo Pahila. Reyes caught game one, getting into game two here. This is a tough task as he fouls that one off one-handed. It's almost like he's trying to hit it off the pitch clock. Left to right is going to be Nick Penzetta. You see Mike Deason shaded in the left center, who played second base in game one. And the right fielder is Ryan Chesney, who might be a cop. We're not sure. Come on, make that play. Joe Torre is in the stands to try to catch that ball if it's him, because this is the last and probably only shot you got at this life. And you won't realize that till you're, doing your part in a killer, what's it called? Kill Bill scene. She has to punch her way out of the coffin. So you won't bury me, though. I'll be in the field of dreams. As he pops that one foul, nobody will go for that one either. Crespo, a real physical effort over there. If it starts getting wet, what do? We got to ask Colonel Sanders what the deal is.
He said put everything in the box.
Whose glove is that?
Quisenberry's.
Quisenberry. Let's take whose glasses are those?
Sanders.
Okay, give me the glasses. Okay, whose pitch clock counter is that?
Both his, everything else.
Nobody's using it. Let's keep this. Who's got the book?
Sanders told the quiz we don't need the books. We got Game Changer.
Yeah, but who's got Game Changer?
I got Game Changer.
Now let's do a book too, though. Where'd the book go?
Thanks, Sanders. If it's not in there, then Sanders might have taken it.
Well, it was just right here.
Oh my God!
What? He
He's
won't
already 2-2.
call a strike?
Yeah, that was a strike.
Polka hitting .374 with a .600 on base percentage. Thanks to you guys. We'll say Selton, Grimm, Reitz, Benton, Skillman, and every pitcher here made that happen. Definitely. It's on you because and he bounces one. And Sanders trying to aid the effort of the MVP performance. Polka choking up out of the bottom of, and he fires the bat down into the left field. He hits the ball in play to Sanders. Sanders makes the play, Pahila gets back, he's out. That was the best thing I've seen in the Yinzer this year, I think. And we have Reyes throwing one from the on-deck circle. Polka throwing one from the... Did he hit it off his leg? Is that what he's saying? Did it hit him, Maduro? Maduro says no hit. Wink says no hit. He's going to be out, right?
For those of you that don't know, this is Joe Torre.
That's going to be... No, I've said it. You guys have out, right? Yeah, they have out, you're out. Hold on. If the... Here comes Dino Tharp, steps in against Mark Sanders after that awkward play where who knows what happened, but, Sanders sets, fires to William Selden and Chesney's roommate. Everybody's a little shook here. Joe Torre came back and they ran out of medicine. I guess you got to go to another state for the medicinal. I'm not sure. I think you need a card here. Not sure exactly how it works. I know several guys did go to other states. Figured spend some money on some gas while they can as he fouls a completely black baseball back towards us.
Selden. Throw that one to, actually throw those two to one hop.
No, run on the field, give them to Will, and have Will give all three of them to him, and Will doesn't need any balls down there.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Sanders. Throw it around. Throw it around, baby. That's called being prepared, man. The guy can get...
That was red on red crime.
Oh, yeah. That was awesome. He is about to tie a league record if he can get another ground ball from Spalding. Spalding homered in the first game. Sanders is dealing. Mark Sanders, the owner of this. Oh, he drills him in the head, which is exactly what you should do after the guy hit the homer, I guess. Make it awkward. And that's what's not done enough by our pitching staff. Our pitching staff, instead of hitting guys or first, I haven't seen him, whatever, instead of knocking the guy down and doing it right, we hit him on accident with 2 strikes and all the time and the catcher with no hits and whoever. So that actually I really like. Well played by Sanders as he's going to get Will Musser here. He's like, frig it. I got Musser and McIntosh on deck. Why am I going to pitch a Spalding? You just had a bomb. Musser closed out game 1 for Brilliance. He's really stepped into his role as Bill Musser, the pitcher. Sanders fires strike 1 to Musser. Musser does his drop the bat, take the pitch, spit outside the box deal that he does instead of hunting the middle of the plate, which he should be absolutely trying to do damage, but more worried about his step and pep. Watch his step. And he rolls over. Foul ball. Hubbard comes up with it. I've been looking at the box scores. Hubbard's got some doubles. Carrero leads the league in doubles, and he's not here. He also led the league in some other categories, but these guys can't chase a guy who's not even in the league with them. In a huge yard, no doubles and no triples this year. With a juice baseball we definitely used the juice ball. Sanders lets him run. Picked by Reyes, who caught game 1. He makes it close. Nice job, Brian Reyes, making that one close. Sanders figures I'm going to get Mustard here as Mustard takes his 7th different type of practice swing outside the box. Not one time as you do the same thing twice. So you start to wonder, what's going on up in Bill's mental as Spalding has no lead and a lot of space, pitches up and in underneath Mustard's hands. He takes it. It's going to be 2-2.
Sanders put a little bit more mustard on that.
Mm-hmm. Sanders put a little more mustard on that, Bombalis says. Bombalis to my Ralph. AC to my left. Guy tying his shoe. The Monopoly guy. Winkleman with his hands in his pockets. Doing his best Clunan impression. The lift, the drop, the hanging breaking ball is way up. Mustard does his swing the bat back down by the catcher dangerously thing that he does every take, if you notice. Maduro's a good boy. Knott's a pretty good dude. The left fielder, Thiessen, is all the way almost in line with the Coors Light sign.
Look at the right fielder.
The right fielder is not even playing anywhere near right field. They're just assuming a yank, and Musser yanks it. Fair ball.
Fair ball. That was a fair ball.
It's a fair ball, and Spalding will score. Musser, with 3 suitcases, will round second and stop. No, he'll stop. He won't round. And it's if you are in a hurry to get to a flight, all right, and you see Will Musser in the airport, you say, Musser, carry these bags. and I'll run next to you because he has so much practice running the suitcases that he's your dude. You know, I fell asleep at the wrong terminal a couple flights ago. Well, at the right one, and when I woke up, they had changed it, and I had to run. And the hardest thing was to carry the suitcase, and then I switched over to how my wife does it with wheels. And now I just roll with wheels as Sanders, the unfortunate double inside the line. Oh, another one! He is going to tie a league record. Sanders with 3-1-3s, put it on the board. Great job by Colonel, except for the tough hanging ball fair that as McDougal makes sure he gets another practice swing in before the inning ends.
1-3, L1, 1-3.
And maybe another one, maybe. That was awesome. Sanders with 2 1-3s and an L. Are you going to sit down or what?
I'm more so excited that Fritz is on the field already.
Me too. Fritz is already there. No pitcher, but, you know. Mustard, looking for his stuff. Everybody's like, who cares about you? And here comes Clunan. All right, now I got to start managing. You guys want to know how to keep the game close? This is how you do. A matchup, which is the difference between me and pretty much every travel team that's ever existed or every team with a sub 500 matchup is I match up like a motherfucker. Can you say that on this? Sorry.
I think this one is YouTube.
Is there anybody on here?
Live.
We have no people?
13. It's 13. Right?
It says 0. Oh, that's comments. 13 people. As umpire from game 1, Clunan.
I think about 15 of them saw that you were on this, so I think they.
Yeah, I was trying to get it going in the morning, trying to show you a thing or two about a thing or two. I hope you learned something.
We definitely had a little more.
I think that the thing that you guys missed were, you know, how simple this game is and how hard you make it. And you make it hard by, you know, things like Tinder, Bumble, Reefer, you know. You could use those things to your advantage, but you won't. As the throw down from Fritzy is on the other side, but Barrows pulls it in. Pahila hidden in the 4 spot after McCurdy rolled over to Musser to end the first.
Pahila looks down to the invisible third base coach.
Pahila looks down. Nobody's there. Nobody coaching the bases now that Joe Torre's out of the dugout. I went in there and, well, let's talk about the player Joe Torre because now I'm the Joe Torre that I have to be now. But earlier, I went in, I pretended I'd never met any of them before.
I called you Joe Torres.
Yeah, I pretended I never met any of them before. It's Clunan. Curdy starting to yell at people like I like, because I'm out of the dugout and here comes Clunan with the big wind-up, fires it in the other batter's box. The Killer Bees would call that a good leave. I told him to shut up because good leave is tied to the guy that invented it, and that's V. Desai, as Hubbard is on deck on the top step. He doesn't want any part of that circle.
Who's currently good leaving in Pittsburgh without
he's
playing.
Good leave. He's like, I'm not driving there. Good leave is not for a pitch in another batter's box or a pitch that you should swing at with a runner in scoring position. So we really need to work on our feel. That's the biggest issue is feel. That ball might have been in, but you know what? With those quads, I mean, you should be swinging at the subpar velo like I was today. Reach thinks he's throwing hard. The pitch from Clunan and chases it. And chasing can be correlated to the dating apps or whatever else you want to. Here comes Hubbard, blue handle, the white cleats and the gray pants, half a pocket out, just a little bit, as he touches every corner of the plate. Hubbard was my roommate for a couple days, digging the ramen, swings first pitch. I don't know anything about ramen except for that I know a guy named Bumpy Knuckles, Freddie Fox. Ramen is a part of my life. I'm a guy with ramen kids and a ramen wife. He swings at the second pitch as well, and he hammers it. But Robo just chilling. Number 44 lines out. Pretty good swing there. He could hit a little as he runs awkwardly around the mound. He should just continued all the way around, but there's like 6 guys playing hacky sack over there. So as Will Hemmelrick hustles, dude is on the move. Is this on a delay or what is this? Well, we're backwards. I don't like that. You can't even look at this. This is like a bad episode of Spaceballs. It looks like Clunan's pitching left-handed. This is like when I was microdosing last Monday. Everything, I was freaking out. But I called the hell out of that game, and then you guys screwed it up. I know. Who cares? Listen, these guys are going to get on this train that I'm on because the train that they're on is no good. So if we got to smoke the same shit, microdose on Monday, and whatever the hell we got to do, we have to do it because this group is so bad that look at the numbers on the offensive players, look at what the managers are responding when I'm sending their names out to teams that should just take these guys. The team should just take them, but they won't. So we got to change something. Or keep doing what you were doing. Keep doing it the same way you were doing it. It's not working. It has to change. Microdose Mondays are going to be in effect. Monday's going to be an off day as he lines that to second. Barrows snags it. Not to take away from that Reyes at bat. He's really done a great job. Is Fritz coming up soon? Fritz! Never mind. My bad. See if Nico can warm this guy up. See if Nico can warm up the pitcher.
He's got him.
Attaboy, Nico, Tony.
There you go.
Nico, Tony, and I will talk shit in the hotel room later. I was trying to get into him a little bit. Game 1, I said it reminded me of the Napa Silverados when I used to talk shit to him and Bethencourt when I was with Pittsburgh and Vallejo. So we had to get into it a little bit. I said something to the umpire. He said something to me. And as you should, if a player talks to you on the field, say, are you talking to and what do you think this is?
Do you remember when,
And Nico gave it back to me. It was good.
Do you remember when we told Bethencourt not to go to the Apollos and he ended up getting signed right
No, I
after?
told him he got offered to go to the USPBL and the Apollos. And we told him, no, don't go. You could play in the Atlantic League, which he did for parts of one season and then the next season. But that was Tito Fuentes. Tito Fuentes in the Pacific Association was telling players stay away from Joe Torre because he wanted to have a good Pacific Association team. Well, Napa Silverados, Kyle Chavez, got him out of there.
Ottawa.
Went to Ottawa. I was behind home plate with Cash Beecham. We were texting Ottawa. We were texting Boucher. And, you were there. Cole was there. We were literally holding the velos up on the phone like, Chavez, get out of here, like off the mound. Signed him at a game in Napa.
Sean Johnson.
So take that, Tito Fuentes.
Well.
Sean Johnson, but he wasn't in Napa. He was with but he was with us. He wasn't in Napa.
He was in Napa.
No.
He was in Napa.
Not when Tito was there.
Yeah.
The last year, Sam Curtis didn't sign out of there.
He did.
Tito wasn't the manager.
He was.
Sam Curtis signed in 2019.
Yeah, and Tito was there.
No, there was no Napa in 19.
There was.
No, it was San Raf. It was a travel team.
Kyle Chavez signed out in 19.
But it was 18.
18, he played in Pittsburgh.
18, he played in Pittsburgh.
Kyle Chavez played in Pittsburgh.
Cole Bombalis is an encyclopedia. Him and Reed. Steve, for me, it all blurs together because microdosing and other things. So it's tough for me to. These guys are on top of it. Like a midget at a urinal, Cole stays on his toes. Here's McDougal, got that extra practice swing in before that last inning ended. McDougal has a homer in this Yinzer as Sanders, mean mugging, throws strike one. Robo on deck with the big league Sox. Will Hemmelrich doing a phenomenal job over there. It'll be, where's my lineup? Robo, Fritz, Barrows, Stewart. Standard. Swings through it.
That one cut a little bit.
All the gravity and everything that's going on. The flags are really blowing out. You see that Canadian flag as we have 3 Frontier League teams. The pitch is down. He bounces it. Reyes
All three
picks
of those
it.
teams are formerly from the Can-Am League.
All right, so let's go back to that Pacific talk that I screwed up. So you're right. It was 19, and the reason I was in the stands is I had been released for Brandon Phillips, the greatest thing that ever happened to me. You know, I was like, well, yes.
Yes, Brandon Phillips came on.
Bought everybody a steak dinner for the entire week.
Yep.
I wasn't too disappointed. I was struggling.
No, I actually just had the bread because I didn't think I was like good enough to have a steak. But then he finally said I could take a steak. So
that's right. Yeah, I didn't eat either. You know, I didn't have a locker. I sat in the corner. You remember? He swings at a pitch in his batter's box. Hope he watches the replay of that one as they throw it around.
Didn't have a locker, and I
didn't have a locker. I sat in the corner where the garage comes down. It was the garage came down here. The metal pole was here, and the door to get in the clubhouse was here. And I sat here. The 35-year-old vet in the Pacific Association because I was 3 for 30 with 16 punch-outs. I'm losing my job to Eric Gaylord, who's cost Bombalis an opportunity to close out a game in Schaumburg. The pitch from Sanders. Oh, he's going to get another one. Sanders is doing stuff, doing things to him.
Schaumburg, he messed me up.
Scuffing and puffing.
And in Napa in spring training. Daniel Taggart's over here laughing because he threw against us in 2019.
Daniel Taggart showed up in 19. He looked like he had eaten a Cole Bombalis for breakfast that year. He was walking sideways. Thought I was scamming him because I sent him to the Monterey Amberjacks. He's like, what is this? Why do we live in New York and why are we here?
I think he gave up.
What's the point of living in New York? I want to play for the Boulders. I want to play for the Miners. What am I doing out? Where are we?
Daniel Taggart had to face Brandon Phillips, Okeo Dixon,
Yeah.
Nick Akins,
Yes.
Tim Pugh,
Yep.
Matt Uriste. He had to face a hell of a lot. Honestly, probably one of the best.
Yeah.
I've seen.
Dude, that lineup in pregame. So what PJ Phillips would do, or what we would do, is bring a pitcher in to face. They would go 1 through 9 through our lineup, the whole straight through, to see if they could do it. I mean, you're facing big leaguer, AA, big leaguer, guy with 40 homers, Tillman Pugh. How about the greatest matchup in that pregame that I ever saw? The hottest it ever got. Cole Bombalis against Nick Akins. They brought Nick Akins back to face him one more time after he went through, and it was the dudes were hot. We were screaming, going nuts in the pregame, and he punched him out on a high heater full count, right? It was, I was, it was awesome. I was wooden chair, walked around just banging into things all day, the rest of the day, and I didn't even have nothing to do with it. I was just sitting behind the turtle, drinking my cracked coffee with PJ, and the pitch from Sanders is good, and he punches out Fritz. Fritz a little tap to the ground, and the gods say we're up here, not down there. And Sanders doing things. And let's see when the first player will get on the field here for Brilliance. So, come on, let's go. I don't want to yell at him today. I'm going to act like I'm in a good mood. I'm not, though. Definitely can't be in a good mood with how bad this has been. I wanted to play both games, and just being in there for that first game, sitting, hanging slider, delivering my blow, doing what I did, idiots, stupocracy, I had to get the fuck off the field. I can't even be part of it. It's so bad that I don't blame Cole Bombalis for getting out of the dugout and away from these guys, and we really don't want to be around you. If you're not going to drink the Kool-Aid, if you're not going to slit your wrist and do what I tell you, it's for nobody anymore. It's going to be for kids. It's going to be to take guys to the doctor, charge the money that Cressy's charging, and do a better service and a better product. And I don't want to hear it anymore. So we are completely flipping on everybody, unfortunately. It's called selling out the game of baseball, because the game of baseball is not paying dividends to Joe Torre and Cole Bombalis. So what Cole Bombalis and Joe Torre are going to do, we're going to expose this bitch for what it is. Correct? And just one program at a time. I told all my kids this weekend at our tournament with the Vipers, who, by the way, if you're watching, phenomenal guys. I told them, fire everybody at Cressy's, fire your PT, fire your hitting coach, fire everybody. Unless they work for the Vipers, fire them. What are we doing here? 13-year-olds with arm problems. And now I know where it comes from. Now I know why these guys are like the kids that I'm seeing. I mean, it's mommy Gatorade during the game. Like, yeah, give him sugar. That's what he needs. Yeah, wherever the inflammation is going to build us up. We don't know what blood type he is, but we're feeding him avocado. So, we got a lot of things that we need to figure out before we go flow hawks and fades and you know what the kids are saying in the other dugouts against our kids? Wow, with all that swag, they're so bad. That kid's got $600 worth of gear on, and he's so bad. So what do you think people are saying about you? So good thing we took the knees down, the pants down below the knees this year, dipped the jewelry, cleaned up some hair, right? Because what do you think happens when you go play Joliet, or you go play Winnipeg, or you go play whoever? What do you think they're saying about you? And that is really what you want. You just want people to say good things about you, which we're trying to do. Bobby Brown called me on the Hunter Bogue thing and was like, Joe, I wish I had it recorded. He was like, I just love what you do for these guys. I love the way you talk about these guys. The passion you have is, smothers it, but comes up with nothing.
He's done that multiple times, too.
But you know what you need there is a pop slide, and he doesn't have one. You ever notice how quick Joe Torre goes from down to up? It's because you got to have that, or you're not running in the hole throwing 96. So you have to know who you are. Pop slide saves lives. There's no reason to have batting gloves in your pocket if you can't make that play. And here comes Chesney. Pants glued on, sprayed on by Pahila, actually. They did each other in the locker room before they came out. Decent needed that knock. The pants, that is. The pants, that is. As Clunan versus Chesney. Chesney might be an FBI agent. I'm starting to think he is. He bunts that off his face, no offense. Chesney and Robo, they're definitely cops. No. John's in Florida. He's CIA. CIA. Yeah. See, Chesney, a little something up in the face there area. The thing is that he shouldn't be bunting here. He hasn't played, and this game doesn't mean the world. It's great to see him, move a guy over here. But I'm in the third inning. I'm bored out of my mind. I'm talking about the Pacific Association 2019. So how do you get me back into it? You hit the hanger from Clunan. You do some damage to get yourself out off of the 150 schneid with the 230 OBP. You swing it. The sack bunt's not going to do nothing for you, especially if it doesn't turn into a sack bunt. As Thiessen's going to be running on this pitch. Clunan dresses like Musser. Musser dresses like Clunan. Delivers. He's running. Calling a good game back here. And not on mushrooms as he's in there safely. Oh, that's not the lineup I started. So I must have read my lineup a little bit out of order before. Yeah. It's been a long week. I was in Clearwater yesterday. No, I wasn't. I was in Charlotte. I was in Clearwater 2 days ago. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to see. It's gone. Chesney, the homer. Polka. Yes.
Oh.
Chesney, the homer. That's what I want to see. Nothing against Sugar Shane, but I needed Chesney to do that so bad. I've been doing the stats, and awesome. Thiessen with the much-needed knock. Chesney with the much-needed homer. After bunting the ball off his mouth, that's what you get. The baseball gods blessed him with a homer because he tried to do the right thing. You know, that's why I walk all these old ladies across the street. You know, when I'm driving around the country, all the time I stop and help old people get across the street. And in Jersey, I always stop and help them get snow off their car. You know why? Because I was such a degenerate back before I was 19 and even into my 20s that, you know, karma doesn't work overnight, baby. So the pitch up to DeWitt, it's 1-0.
And even into my
Oh, by the way, what I'm talking about there is showing the bunt and trying to move the guy and then hitting a homer. How many times do you see it? You know, it's not because, oh, he got lucky. Like, no, dude, the gods are like, hey, sprinkle a little of this. That's why every time a guy's like good leaves, the gods are like 0-1 on him next at bat, no matter what. As DeWitt steps left, pitch goes right, and it's a strike. Nick DeWitt and I probably did some damage in an earlier life on a Harley in a gang, I think in the 50s, as he punches out looking. Hilton's going to come up. Hilton with a dark blue belt. I know you can't see, but he has one. I found out earlier being in the dugout with him. That's how you find out. Been the same team for 3 months and can't get the right colors, but I understand because, ooh, hits him. He says, you got skinny legs? Let me see how this feels, huh? Yeah, skinny leg.
Blue belt,
Blue belt, I see. As the baseball gods sprinkle HBP. Hilton with a couple caught stealing, so this could get interesting. Dropped my lineup card. Sorry about that. Here's Penzetta. He punched out to start the game against Bell. Penzetta finally on a team where his colors match because of his leg guard and elbow guard. I wish he'd lean into more pitches with all that gear. His OBP would be higher. He'd probably have more bags as Howie Rodriguez and Roberto trying to lead the league, battling for the top spot.
Oh, good swing.
Swing to right, but Spalding catches it, dumps it. If I'm not sure what I'm doing there, I'm not passing that guy.
That was
You
the
never
swing he was taking on the tour toward the end. That looked good.
Yeah, Penzetta, the only guy ever ejected from a tour game by the umpire. We've kicked many guys out, but to be done by the umpire, Nick Penzetta set a record. When I introduced myself earlier as Jose Torres, he introduced himself as Joe, so I thought he was Joe game one. Good job of BSing there. I pretended like I didn't know anybody. It's the best way to go. I didn't look at anybody, and I had such a good game. And the more that I focused on it, the more that I don't know how that ball. It was like a little Tinkerbell named Ken Williams just flew in right there and plucked that ball from hitting Tyler Reese, who just kicked it over just that much. It was going at him and then diverted as Reese overswings completely around the ball. I told that Killer Bees dugout, you guys are all overswinging. If I'm getting in there and swinging the speed of the pitch, you guys are all overdoing it. All you got to do is meet the ball. It's going to jump off the bat. But I wouldn't listen to a guy with a hole in his beard either. As this one's hanging down the middle, he figures that's a good one to take. Reese switched it up to the white gloves, steps out of the box, gets back in the box. If I'm Clunan, I've already thrown the pitch. Wild Thing staff member walked by smoking a vape pen, whatever. Hilton thinking about going. He does. He gets picked off. I knew it. I called it, and he's in there. I need to get another life. So on Saturday, I manifested it that my kids' team blew a 6-2 game. I manifested it. I said, we're up 6-2. I used my starter. I'm going to bring in Vinny. Vinny's going to get it close, and then we're going to blow it. It's exactly what happened. I need to get a different life, I'll tell you. Anyway, Clunan calls out the balls and strikes as he's umpire and pitcher. Reese, there's no sneezing in this league. But Grimm sitting right on top of the guy that he's sneezing, not even with a seat between. Forget the COVID regulations. Who cares?
Edison got those strikes.
Those too many strikes. There are too many today.
No, I'm saying.
Oh,
the guy
my bad. Sneezes on a guy who bites his fingernails or cuts them too short. I'm not sure, but
wait, who is that?
his thumb looks like he's been in water for a while.
Yeah,
That's how he throws the cutters. Anyway, here comes McCurdy. Sorry, I'm an analyzer.
Reeds kind of looks skinny there, like from that angle.
I didn't even know it was Reeds, man. All these guys are hanging out with the hoods. They look like do you ever see Flatliners where the kid's chasing Kiefer Sutherland as McCurdy pulls him? Oh, Musser can't get to that one. It goes down the line. It's going to get in the corner. McCurdy and Reese will score from first. McCurdy will sit at second. The throw goes in basically to no one. Musser fights Tharp for it. He wins that one, but he didn't win the one off of McCurdy's bat. Reese scores a run as Reyes comes in. He just practiced his tee off. It looks like he was at the TG. Oh, no, that was Pahila. I'm sorry. Pahila. Little top golf action before the at-bat. He really went down to get that white string on the turf as Spalding just makes it back. McCurdy on the leg lift, hanging for Pahila, swings through it. Really hard to see right now, man. It's gray. I don't care who you are. It's definitely tough. So we're going to have – oh, yeah. One. Oh, Barrows snags another. Kyle Barrows makes a play behind Clunan to get out of it. That was one of the hardest balls I've seen homeboy hit over there this year. That was nice.
That was a really good.
That was awesome.
I haven't seen him hit the ball like
that. That was great.
Way, at least, you know?
And not one player has taken the field yet for the Killer Bees. Here comes Thiessen. He's on his way out. He's moving a little faster today because Howie's in the other dugout, but still got Penzetta to bullshit with over there. I mean, really, look at your numbers, fellas. I mean, you're hitting 200 with a 300 OBP and a 600 OBP league. So, unfortunately, we've chosen the wrong path. Trust me, I did too. You know? Anyway, we'll keep this thing going here. We don't want to take any breaks. This inning is sponsored by
No, now it's off.
No, it's on. It's green, buddy. Come on, man. Listen, that would be imagine. Listen, you think I care? I'm about to go the route. As Barrows with the 2 snags. Beautiful plays by Barrows, and it's always that guy that makes the play to lead off the next inning, which is how I knew after I made that sliding Howie Rodriguez, I didn't even need to slide play, that I was going to get a hit off of Sabo. I also knew I was going to get off of Sabo because I just mentally own him, and here comes Barrows anyway with a pen in his pocket. Hopefully he doesn't slide. It's going to cut him in the ass. Sanders the pitch. Strike. Is it a pen? That's a good eye. That's called the leadoff eye. That's how you can see from far away, like, it's her brother. Anyway, Sandusky in the dark swings through it. Barrows wearing number 22, little deuce. On deck is Stewart with the 0 and the no batting gloves. Legiri Stewart, 4-year member of the Yinzer. And he yanks it. And Kyle Barrows. Turn, but whatever. Are we a 0-0 game?
No.
What's the score?
4-1.
4-1? Wow. I'm in another world. 4-1? Who's winning? This is tough. Yeah. Hey, man, you guys have no idea what it's like to be locked in. I can tell you that. I know it. I'm so locked in. I'm blowing games in my mind the night before they happen. Think about it.
Nice.
Think about it. And games is not a person. It was a kid's game. It was a tournament.
Good pitch.
Good pitch by Sanders. Absolutely dealing. We need to start to plan for what's going to go next. All right? We've got our Beckman. We want.
Well, yeah. I mean, is it still going to be?
We got Beckman, Cook. I want to see. I want to keep it close. All right. So I want to see Cook probably.
I didn't really tell Beckman aside yet.
I've got Roger on. Has people here. He needs to come get some righties.
Okay. Beautiful.
Okay? We got a bunch of righties for him to get. He can get a cleanie, right?
Ooh,
He's been waiting around. He's been waiting around. Let's get him his shit.
So when?
It would be after Mark.
And that's Sanders.
Mark Sanders,
I didn't
yes.
know you. I've never heard you say like first names. Okay.
I've been
So-
using more first names because I need to be more personable, because that's apparently why I'm not making money, because people can't relate. I mean,
Facts.
I know it sucks. Their parents were born in
Raj.
1980. The pitch. Oh, he goes down and gets it. And it's a pretty good run for Thiessen, but he's under it. Barrow's not tagging. Thiessen doing a good job out there. And a big smack of 5 there. You hear it from here. Sounded like a butt cheek in the sauna, as here's Polka. Last at bat, apparently claimed that he hit it off his leg back to Sanders. That's a hard leg for it to bounce all the way to Sanders with topspin. But you never know, Polka, man. I mean, he's made out of iron, born in the iron gym. After this, we need to get Sanders up here to move some of the stuff.
Iron factor.
Let's get this. We don't need this. Oh, he rolls it over. Foul. Berto, not even a flinch. Ball's on the field. Nobody from the Killer Bees dugout gets out, and here comes Hurd. Not to be confused with Derek Hurt.
Roger.
Hurd and Hurt in the same 2 years.
Whoa.
Roger tumbles down the stairs. He's been working on his, what do you call it? No, parkour.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, parkour.
No, he's a big parkour.
Uh-huh. Yeah. He goes on the sinks in the bathroom to get to the urinal as Sanders comes set here. Barrels a little bit of lead. Think about running, but he won't.
So
Probably going to go after Mark.
all right, so I just gave him a jersey here, just in case.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna It's not gonna be done this.
But
game.
they have a lot of righties, so
Yeah.
I want to get those righties. All right?
So just giving you. a
So
heads
after
up,
Mark,
move
be
around
ready.
if you want.
We'll see how. We'll tell you when to get hot, but I don't know how much more he has. What is the score? 4-1,
Yeah.
and it's this side, right?
Get moving.
I don't want it to get
Yeah,
worse.
you
Yeah,
get
you start moving around for sure. You're gonna be next. Got to do the people right that bring people to the games, which is why these guys should be like, look, I know you don't want to talk to me. Just come to the field so I get in the game. This guy Joe won't play me. Bring a chick, you got to play, because I want her to know how bad you are, and then that'll set things up. It's a nice icebreaker for the bedroom. You know, she could be like, huh, I throw harder than that. And you're like, what? As she fires her phone at you to get out of the room. That is if you haven't handcuffed her yet. You should hear this. You remember the stories from a couple years ago? Cops were calling me every day from the hotels. Sanders lifts, and he strikes him out. And that's pretty much why I kicked everybody out the last couple of years. And there's not one guy here right now that's on my keep them away from me list. You guys should be proud of that. There's not one dude that I don't want around me at all. So good for you. However, it is time to separate. That's for sure.
Marcano's got a guy on his team that's going to the Futures game.
Rolando Marcano, he means the AA catcher for the Giants, who I was going to stop by and see, but they have 2 off days. This pulls through it. Reese waits on a little bit to show off the old cannon. He should just run through that ball. So who moves faster on the field? These guys running off the field, or Will Hemmelrick getting the bats? Great job by Will. Appreciate it. Will's going to pass it to Roberto because he's a thinking man. That's a thinker right there. You want to see how Sanders feeling?
Yeah.
He can keep going. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, don't even tell him anything. He's ready to.
Yeah, I know, but I want to. All right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. You're right. Bombalis all over it. See, that's why I like Cole. You know?
Austin Cole.
And Austin Cole. I don't mind Austin Cole. But I like Cole Bombalis because he'll be like, no, come on. You haven't eaten in 36 hours. Like, that's why you're not thinking. Yesterday, we were at Target, and I said, should I get these? These are not good for you. He's like, dude, you don't eat. Just get anything. So I picked up some gummy bears, popcorn, and what else did we get? Those cookies that I have.
Yeah, the granola bars.
Well, look, we don't want this guy to ride too much. How many pitches for Clunan? Because, trouble here, man. We should be in a 4-1 game. They can't give up any more runs. He's at 22 because we want to bring him back we want to bring him back again, right?
Yeah, of course.
What do you think about Dozier? He tried to shut it down and keep it to 4-1, and then if it rains, he threw a little bit and he's done.
Yeah, I mean, it's raining pretty good now.
Dozier.
Yeah.
Just to move him around, and then he's gonna. And if it's short, wait, you think it's raining pretty good right now?
Yeah.
Is it really? All right. Who's a guy that we could move around that's capable of warming up in the rain that it's not going to affect too heavily?
Ryan Scott.
Yes, that's a good choice. I want it to be a little heavier though. I really want something to keep it 4-1. I want to make sure that we don't run into. I don't want Dozier to throw in the rain, right? Oh yeah. Oh, let it go. Let it go, baby.
Hideki Matsui.
Blow it. And Musser lets that roll foul. He was trying to let it roll fair, but it didn't. Anyway, a lot of metaphors popping up here, you know. Or I don't know if that's how
That
it works.
one was a simile, I think.
A simile. Is it any coincidence that there's been so many scuffs and squibs in this game? This inning brought to you by Scuffs and Squibs. Cheap baseballs. The pitch. Hubbard hacks. It's going to roll fair this time. Hurry up. He lets that one go foul. That's one that you hurry up, meet it before halfway, and throw them out. But
yeah, especially if you're running like,
Anyway. What do we do if it starts raining and both guys are done? Just wait? That would be a good idea. Then we don't warm anybody up, and we don't cause anybody no harm and pain.
That's why I just told Skillman just to chill, hold off, like move
Did
around.
you like my Karate Kid when I saw Howie when he cut the ball and came back? You missed it? Anyway. This is awesome, though. Clunan and Sanders.
Fritz isn't bad. He's looking good.
Nah, Fritz is good, man. Fritz is a good boy. We're missing Cole Parker today. He'll be back tomorrow. So Reyes doing double duty today as
he's on deck.
On deck. And he throws it at him again. The hitter gets out of the way. This is like dodgeball sometimes. These hitters are pretty good at this.
Speaking of on.
On.
He's moving around.
He's moving around. Clunan. And he swings and fouls it. It's going to be tough for these guys to get this one as Beckman's like, not a shot. Hey, tell these guys not to sit in the rain.
Selden.
Can we get the pitchers not to sit in the rain?
Somebody will go grab it, but hey, can you go up there into that little area?
Yeah, that way. Well, yeah. It's like sending him to the hole. Go to the hole as he walks. Hubs. But if it starts raining any harder, maybe when they finish, we just wait, right?
Did somebody go for that?
Yeah, one guy went. There's no way that guy's moving. But both those guys shouldn't be sitting in the rain. And the guys in the bullpen shouldn't be sitting in the rain either. You guys have no idea. Number one thing you need to hang out with me for is taking care of yourself. That is taking care of yourself. Nobody knows how to take care of themselves. And I didn't either, I guess, until I met David Roth. Oh, he's running. And he hits it in the middle. And it's going to be down. Hubbard completely stopped there. I mean, at that point. Reyes with the knock. Hemmelrick with the hustle. And Fritz got to work on that bat toss, but if you're not used to it, I could understand.
I think those are the Howie Rodriguez batting.
Iron Mike Thiessen. Howie Rodriguez is about to lead the league in steals, the most lopsided numbers in Black Sox history. Well, we'll call it the Yinzer history. We really need to separate on a great bunt, but it's going to roll foul. Yeah, we should. There's nobody else plays for the Black Sox.
No, that and also you should have bunted.
My bad.
Sorry yes, also that. Hey, do you want Skillman hot for next inning?
No. I think if it starts raining, we chill. Let's just play it out. I don't even want Skillman to go. I'd rather save him. I want Dozier to go. Get Dozier moving around. Oh, he steps off. Oh, he's got him there. He does it. He takes forever. Did he miss his hand? I don't know. Winkleman just punches everybody out, and I kind of like it. It's better than a 6-round fight where two guys punch each other 600 times and nobody hits the ground. The bad base running should not be rewarded. There's no reason for that guy to be moving with the lead. This is how the tables turn, and this team goes and pops some runs because shit like that happens. That is exactly the game of Yabasab, which is baseball backwards, depending how you do the A sound. Hey, if it gets any harder, though, because I see the drops now on the field. Sanders with a phenomenal tent setup here. I give Colonel Sandusky a little credit, a lot of credit. Tell you, I like that guy. For all he does for us.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Every once in a while, it gets a little out of hand.
Everybody gets a little out of hand. Have you ever seen some of our guys? Craziest guy. Who's the craziest guy ever on the field? And don't say me, because it's not me.
Janice.
You think so?
Yeah.
But but Janice was a lot of times justified, and he was right. So who's like crazy and not right? No, come on.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, no fucking dickhead.
I forgot we were on air. Alex Polka is definitely tweaking.
Yeah, but he always plays it off like, I didn't have to. It was self-defense. Swings through the high heater.
Whoa, Clunan just kind of blew.
Yes, he did. And Thiessen's probably going to have to pinch hit for him next time. It's about that time. Here comes Chesney. The old painter pants. Bunted one off his face and hit a homer last at bat. So you know this matchup is big for Clunan and Chesney. You notice in this league, when a guy hits a homer, he usually walks the next at bat. Bro, you're not gonna walk your way off this horrible island. So, like, it's like they didn't just watch me play and swing at everything. Just swing, bro. You just hit a homer, and then you swing at that, but you really don't. Oh, Musser, it's gonna. And he makes the play, and Sanders is gonna go back out. This game is moving. This inning brought to you by Game Changer. I've been logged out, so I guess I can't look.
That was crazy.
They like pushed off.
What happened?
Came up under it.
I think the wind hit it and pushed a bunch of water.
What? Really? Nobody's on the field. That's amazing.
35 seconds.
Taking forever to get on the field as Hurd walks across the dugout there in the front, just for no reason, just to stand out a little bit, you know. Sanders licks and wipes. Fires one over the first baseman's head. That looks like a lacrosse ball. Nico Tony jogs out. My roommate. We listened to meditation music while we slept last night. It's probably why he's having a bad day and I'm having a good day. And then the phone died at about 4 or 5, and we didn't get to finish the 7-hour meditation manifestation mix. As Reese fires the shit out of that one, only 60 feet away. The problem with Reese is he makes all these throws so close to first, so hard. Watch my ground balls in between innings. He should be further back, running through, learning how to exchange and pop, exchange and pop, exchange and pop. As Hilton bounces that one, Pahila doesn't come up with it. Sanders bounces that one. Reyes doesn't come up with it. Let's see if Reese comes up with this one. Yeah, he does. The drop's coming down a little bit harder as we're in the, fourth? And it'll be Spalding leading off. Spalding hitting in the 3-hole after the old homer. Spalding, Musser, McIntosh, McDougal. Hey, boy, Brian. Good job by Brian Reyes now in his 12th, 13th inning of catching. Straight, doing a good job. It's going to have to be Parker in the early game tomorrow. Give Reyes a break. Trying to get 3 games in tomorrow because Cole and I are crazy. Nobody else really cares. The pitch, down and away. Cole and I stay up all night trying to figure out how to get these guys as much baseball as possible, and then they walk everyone. The pitch from Sanders in the other box. Scout Knots. All-time leader in loads and lands. Oh, no, it's Musser. I'm sorry. Musser up there, though. He's got a lot of loads and lands. Musser has taken a lot of pitches and a lot of... Oh, he hits him again. Hits him twice. He'll never hit a homer in this league again. He smiles and laughs, and you know he's going to run now. You know he's a little ticked. Hit him twice after the homer. And put him in the 3 spot just to get him a couple more at-bats. And Mustard. Daddy hacked the first practice swing. Remember that practice swing? Tell me if you see it again. First pitch take with the axe hammer. The hammer down. Because if he swings, it might be a 2-ball because it's going to be a curveball. And he hits it high. He got it. I think Penzetta going to try to dollar bank it. Oh, he drops it. He drops it. Go. You got to go. How do you not go? Spalding's going on Reese. Reese fires it. One hop, gets away from the ball. Oh, it lands in Sanders' hands. That was awesome. The throw got away. Spalding almost could have kicked it a little harder. That would have kicked that thing into the 3rd row. Get my guy to 3rd. Mustard, we're going to call it an error, right? It's definitely not a hit. There's way too many hits given out in this thing. All right, so what's that, 4-2?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Is this the 4th, Reese?
Yeah,
Bottom 4?
4-2, right?
Yeah.
All right, so 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. What are we going to see? We're going to see Dozier after Sanders?
Yes.
That's what we want to do?
Sure. Oh, wait. You said Dozier after Sanders. I thought.
Oh, Randy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go Randy.
Okay.
And then
Dozier against the Bees.
Yes. Who's
I have this Clunan.
how many's he got? How many's Clunan got?
Skillman's been moving around for a while.
40 pitches to Cleveland.
Yeah, he's done.
Done.
And then
So we're
Skillman's
going.
moving around for a while. Also, Dozier's down there moving around.
Let's get
too,
Dozier.
So Dozier get hot.
Will he be hot for the next inning or
Yeah.
no? How many outs are there? How many outs? 0? Yeah, he could be ready for the next one. Tell him to hurry up. All right, now I've got Williams. He's gonna oppose Beckman. I got Cook. I want to see Cook. Hey, where's Cook at? He's down there.
Oh, shit.
Hey, let's flip him. He's been out there for a while. You know what I mean? Lefty brain. You know, I've roomed with a lot of lefties. No, he's got to be done. Fuck him up. Go fuck him up, bro. Yeah, fuck him up, bro. If you don't like it, fuck him up. I'm waiting for somebody to fuck somebody up for doing the wrong shit. So McIntosh picked off after the hit by pitch. I mean, you got to know that Colonel Sanders doesn't mean it, you know, for sure. The guy, if you watch the delivery, lands closed every time and has to get the ball back down on the other side. So, I mean, you got to know. But at the same time, it's a couple guys in the head. So I understand. Well, that'll kill your buzz. But, you know, there's always more drugs and alcohol out there. And Sanders knows that, so he comes set. Down and away. Ball. Sanders has become one of my favorite guys to watch, for sure. So, a little unfortunate. If you look at the last pitch of the previous at bat, it was also in the batter's box that he swung through. Well, he can, as Joe Torre likes to say, take it to the crib. Because regardless of what happens, there's really no room for that. I mean, nobody did it on purpose, and you can always fight the guy. Go ahead. I mean, I'll announce it. I mean, come on, bro. Just do what you got to do, bro. I mean, dude pitches in, you know, and guess what? Effectively, because he's not the worst guy his last few outings. And if homeboy makes a play and some things are different, you know, we don't even get to that spot. But the gods will sprinkle a horrible colored sweatshirt on you in the bullpen every once in a while, as Robo takes that one. McIntosh broke the light in the dugout. Anyway, here's Mark Dozier against Nick DeWitt, and this is how you find out exactly if Dozier has any feel, because this should be where you take a bunch off and you just and you see what you can do. As DeWitt with the heel up in the air, that right heel, you see that, and then it goes down, strikes him out. As they throw it around in the rain, not considered with getting as many innings in as possible as the clouds loom above. They just want to get it around there as he almost bounces one. Time in between pitches, these guys would not be meeting the clock standard probably in pro ball, as Hilton does a little yeah, Dozier will go short. And Dooley's going to leave after this?
I guess.
Then let's use him today because it'll open up the hotel room spot, you know?
Yeah.
So then we'll do it. Penzetta racing around, it kicks around in the much crowded bullpen with different color sweatshirts everywhere. The cutoff is way too shallow. He throws it in. He might have got him. He came off. He came off. Did we call him out? Did he come off? Yo, did he come off? Yo, call him out. Hold on. What's the score in inning? What's the score in inning? What's the score?
4-2,
How many outs?
2 outs.
He's out.
He's smiling like a motherfucker.
Hey, he's out.
All right.
You can't smile.
You're still laying on the ground. You never got up. Come on, come on. We got to get out there. Come on, we got to get out there. Come on, we got to get out there. Come on, I'm keeping it close, not you. Trust me. You made it this way. Wait till you see the prices online next year and the option for credit card payment. as here comes Randy on.
Just pause it real quick.
Why?
Just pause it.
What do you got?
Just pause it.
Roger on dealing. I'll tell you, Liguri Stewart looks funny hitting left-handed in this video, and Roger looks really funny throwing left-handed, but that's just because the screen is flipped for me. As on, throws it up. Ray is already with the back pick of McIntosh earlier. I'm going to make this game interesting. We can hit in that max spot. I mean, we can also let him hit, but I mean, he broke the light, so that's the problem. Oh, wow. Kahila. So whoever's telling him that he got room has got to clean up their vernacular because clearly he has room. Was that the pitcher telling him he's got room? I mean, it's a possible. He also calls to one, ground ball to the pitcher, nobody on. He's like one before the guy fields it. We have to clean that up. I mean, that's what people are going to be. Think about who's watching your games. It's not, Minnie and Mickey. Nice, Reyes. Way to keep playing the game, Reyes. Reyes is showing it, man. He might almost do 18 innings back there and have to catch tomorrow. And I signed per year. What an idiot. Rain going from right to left now across the field. Barrows. Great job by Barrows. And he's going to delay. Hilton puts it right on the money. Tags him out. I love this game. Reyes, attaboy, Brian. Brian throwing the ball into the 15th whatever inning. Randy is going to go back out. Going back out, Randy. Dozier is going to get these first two guys. We need to. I got to This inning sponsored by Ezekiel 2517. I'm here with Mark Sanders, guy that started this game. Marvelous Mark. Great job, as always, on the mic and on the mound. It's a tall task. You know you're superhuman. You're an anomaly. Most of these guys can't walk and chew gum at the same time. What? You don't think that you think that the everyday person now can multitask for how much are you doing it for? Nothing. So you're kidding me? People don't want to do anything for money. I think you're way ahead of your what do you think?
I think people could do more if they tried.
Well, I mean, thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
That's really what it is.
Thanks, bud. You're such a Texas guy.
Well, because I don't try very hard. That's kind of the thing.
Also, it's effortless.
Kind of.
Yeah. It's because you had a heavy workload when you were younger. Sanders, when he was younger, was in, I don't know if you've seen Breaking Bad. That was his first life. Dooley lifts and fires. Tehila fires and fouls another one straight back. You can say something. It's not my thing.
No, I was just saying.
You're chilling?
I always knew how to be ready for whatever somebody asked of me, even if I fucked up. Yeah, I said it. I don't care.
No, yeah. I mean, trust me. Are you kidding me? Oh, he flies out. It might land. It might land. Barrows loses the hat.
No, he took
catches
it off.
the ball.
He
Takes the hat off.
He took it off.
Little Matsuzaki or Matsui used to do that, right?
Yeah.
Matsui. Big right there. Dooley gets the pop-up. That's one out, right?
Yes.
Am I missing something here? No. Hubbard. Wait a minute. Yo, step out. Call time. My bad. You're good. What's the order here? Tehila, Hubbard.
Hubbard Reyes.
Oh, see, it's not the lineup that I wrote down here because I changed it a little bit because I have absolutely no confidence. It's Reyes then Thiessen.
Eat it.
It's Reyes then Thiessen.
Did you just switch these out for?
Yo, it's Reyes.
Reyes and Thiessen.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. Hold on. Thiessen. See, Thiessen. Yeah, because I had no confidence in Thiessen. So originally I had Thiessen in the 5, and I dropped him. So I thought they were batting out of order. So, shit happens. Just roll the ball across the wet grass.
Yeah, no, that was really cool.
Good
it
job.
Also took him like 15 minutes to get the baseball in the first place.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I told Roberto and Almonte to be ready, and also Knots. Punchy.
Good job. Punches out. All right, so you know what? If this spot, next inning, tell them to keep the defense the same for one more inning. If they don't get this, if Reyes doesn't get it done, Hurd should be on deck, right? All right, beautiful. If they don't get it done, though, Thiessen goes back on defense. Because depending what happens, Hurd don't need to just go out there and. Or should we just put Hurd in because Thiessen's probably mentally checked out? Yeah, we'll just check it out. Hurd will just go to center and lead off the next inning. Oh, yeah. LG makes the
play,
catch.
LG.
It's down.
Pick at a boy, Musser.
Amazing.
Good
Look at
pick.
Dooley. Dooley's fired up.
Shit.
Hurd,
Yeah.
you go to center, right? Hurd, you go to center, right? You go to center? I love how everybody gets that one last practice swing in before. as Randy on comes set and fires one down and in. You can do it up. Mark Sanders is back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, hey, silence. Hey, shut up over here so we can work.
That's
You guys don't want to sit here. You got to shut the fuck up.
Good pitch from Roger on. Misses
Learn something.
inside the box. That pitch, a good pitch, swing and a miss from Polka.
Leaving? You're an animal. You need anything? You good? You're a savage, bro. Will Hemmelrick. Will Hemmelrick. Wild Things Analyzed. There he
Yes,
is.
sir. Yes, sir. Just turned 21.
Just turned 21.
The 1-1 pitch swung on, hit high to the right side. It's going to be in foul territory. Bahia's got a track on it, and he'll make the catch in foul territory. There's out number 1.
Sanders is so much better than me at this.
It's more fun when you do it, though. More people listen.
He said nothing is heard. Yes, I think he's okay. We'll check on him. The light that he broke in the dugout's not okay, and they're probably going to find me for it. And then we'll probably find him.
According to Clunan, he fixed it. So.
Yeah, he fixed it, I'm sure. But, I mean, it's like it's got to happen, like, because nobody cares about how we got here. 20 years of blood, sweat, and tears. Who cares about Joe's reputation? I don't care about this guy, which is why I'm going to expose this whole industry for the horse shit that this is and just make my fucking money. Baseball Brilliance podcast making a comeback, baby.
Yeah,
Brill's going to have his own. I'm going to go on with Cole.
We're
going to bring in managers and coaches and everybody spitting the language that we're spitting.
That's a gapper.
What? I don't know.
Dino Thorpe on a 1-1 count hits the ball in the gap. This is going to be an easy triple for him.
Yeah, I don't know what that was out there.
Hurd
Ball hits the guy because the guy's on the wrong side. What was that?
Hurd moved into center and kind of just misread the ball and gave up on it.
I don't know. I think he read it and he realized because he dove earlier and it let the game get open. I think he was when he was taking a little pee-pee, we talked about it in the dugout.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine, but I think he just needed to.
Cook's ready.
Yeah, I'm going Cook here.
I think the idea of how he played it is fine, but just giving up.
No, I think this is the thing with him. He moves so fast that, like, on the single to start last game, right?
Yeah.
He singles. He's booking 100 miles an hour. Like, you singled. Just get right in case he kicks it. Now the guy doesn't kick it. He's still coming around hard first. Like, once the guy doesn't kick it and fields it clean and left, then once you see the single to left, you have to learn to slow down. Then, right after that, or next step out, whatever, he's at first to third, single. He's cruising the whole time instead of okay, I don't know if it's down. Okay, it's down. Then he busts it, and he should have moved first to third and been like, this is my speed. Instead, he doesn't know when to go fast, when to go slow, when to run hard, when not to run hard. That's the problem. And that's what is going to be exposure-wise, the little things that people are looking for. And it's, how much of this game have you played? It shows.
You can slow down without looking like you've slowed down.
Well, see, right there, I think he's running so fast that we don't even realize.
No, he's slowed down.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying he's moving pretty good anyway. So then it's like he's probably thinking, if I keep going fast, I'm going to be diving for this.
Yeah.
If I slow down, I feel this cleanly. So he probably needed to make a judgment before, because he's thinking, I already bounced a couple things. I've already kicked around, Right. All right, so now you go Musser. Hey, Musser, then Knotts. Yes, so Knotts, and then we got to see. And then, hey, the McDougal spot's pretty much open, too. McDougal's probably not getting another one.
Jerry Cook taking over for Roger on.
Shut up over there.
Face Bradley Roberto.
Shut up. Go talk to someone else.
We got Dino Thorpe at third base with
The other shut up, Reeds. Reeds don't listen either. That's why he's here. What? Come on. Let's just all be what it is, There's a chapter in the Bible, right? It's Ezekiel 25. What a windup. What a windup.
And it's 2-0.
What do you think about that windup?
I like that little leg kick. I just wish he would
Between you, Clunan, and him, this is a game of windups. And Dozier.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. 7-8-9 left in the game. Oh,
line drive in the left
coaching
field,
by
and it's going to be
Coach Joe.
4-3. Line drive in front of
4-3, right?
Penzetta, 4-3.
Oh man, I'm good at this. I just need to get it. I'm gonna do overnight manager at Target. That's what I want to do. I heard you get all sorts of stuff. I'm serious. I'm going back to warehouse. I think it's raised ever. There's that one practice swing that Mustard will take. He throws it over. What was that?
He missed the plate.
He missed a plate? Wow.
Well, there you go. Not having an actual umpire kind of ruins us. So that pitch misses inside.
No, it doesn't.
football.
No, it doesn't because they miss all. Listen, the thing is that we can't be. It's better without Joe. Tell me it's not better without. So you got to.
The strike zone's better, that's for sure.
Yeah, we got to police it, bro. Dudes just need to be there. What everybody needs to work on is their feel and actions. Because of the feel and actions, what they're doing is they're reacting with no feel. And then that's now good luck.
Yeah, so
Come on, I put on a better performance just knowing how to act. There's nothing to do with.
So 2-0 on Muster.
Oh, he's got
Berto's a
him.
big jump. He's going to pick over, but
Oh, wow. He fired the hell out of that thing. Cook reminds me of somebody. Wait. They're balking? Why are they calling a balk? Is it a balk? Umpires are the reason it gets to be 10-2, you know? Because they let whatever happen. If this kid needs to clean it up there. And Roberto should be running on the next pitch on the guy that's caught that many innings.
Yeah.
I mean, test it. You're down 1. You get in scoring position. You got knots. You got Homer guy. When you have Homer and double guys next, you don't want to get thrown out. Oh, that's a nice makeup call.
so it's 2-2 now.
That was a ball, right?
Man, yeah.
It's okay. Hey, I've said for 3
not a
innings,
bad
though.
pitch, but-
I've said for 3 innings someone should flip with Winks, but nobody wants to listen to me.
I'll go out there. I don't care. Do something else.
But you do all the work.
I might as well keep doing it because can't find people who can do it for him.
I'll go out there.
I mean, he's shot. He's fried. He's left-handed. He's been out there for a while. He did a good job, but it's over.
Good.
Oh, he's out.
I'll go out there, Chris. I got
Oh.
It's okay. I feel like doing something else.
There's 2 outs now, right? Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. I would not.
Nico Tony's got to be on
You're
deck.
gonna get signed.
Yeah.
I'm not. So
I mean, this kid's punched out twice.
myself on here. You know.
Change your mind, okay?
Hey, it's only the 6.
Sanders doesn't like doing the broadcast when someone else is on it. He doesn't. But I know how it goes. He's a good boy. He's learning. You know, it's criticism. It's tough. But if we're going to go do the broadcast in New Jersey or anywhere else, he's going to be with somebody else. So you got to learn how to, you know.
Coexist.
That's why I put a 4th guy in McCurdy, Sanders, and Barrows' room for a little bit because I knew how much they would hate it. But, I mean, we're going to make you uncomfortable. That's how we're going to grow, you know.
Who was it that kid went into that room?
I don't know, somebody for like 2 days, and then they left. Ooh. So,
Oh, shoot,
honestly,
sorry.
what you do here is if he knocks him in, you let McDougal hit, and you save
So
– or no, punch out twice. Punch out twice, right? Yeah, you're fine. Go with Nico. Make it a real game. Make it competitive. Make it close. It just sucks that now this lineup is bona fide stacked for a comeback.
That
But-
lineup, yeah.
Yeah, but if we could give them a 4-game series sweep, then we could start the next series.
Yeah.
We got 9 games to play. Ooh, Jersey. I mean, you got to sell that to hit. Like, you don't want to get hit by a pitch there. You want to hit. Like, you want to just be like, no, it didn't hit me. Like, who was it? Someone got hit. Oh, it was my kid's game. Kid got hit. I love this kid, this third baseman. Got hit in the leg and then finished the at-bat, hit a homer, and got the third base. He's like, that pitch hit me. I was like, I knew it hit you. But, you know, you want to swing it. You ain't make no money walking there. All right, so what are we doing if Cookie struggles here, man? Oh, man, dude. This is why he shouldn't have taken that other hit, though. That's such bad feel. What do you want to do here after Cook?
For this side,
See, look, tomorrow, bro, Powell, Selden, Williams, Johnson, and then a bunch of other guys. If I use the lefties early, I'm thinking Powell and
you want to go Quisenberry?
no,
on this
I want to
side?
go. No, I want a heavy ball. I want Powell and Selden.
Right
Keep
now?
it at 0. I mean, you want to go Powell first.
Yeah.
I want to keep it short though, because I want to keep it short because I want to stretch out on Thursday or whatever.
So
day.
next inning after Cook.
Yeah.
Just be ready. I think Selden and Powell should be in that pen.
Selden, go down there as well.
Yeah, you guys go down there, start moving around. See if this
In cleats.
is a tough spot for this.
I'll start going off.
Cool.
Oh wow, wow. Hey man, I give this kid credit though, bro. He's a gamer. He's been.
He is.
This is almost 18 innings of baseball he's doing.
He's a gamer.
He'll turn around and give you the biggest smile you've seen all day.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure he's hitting the vape in the picnic area, but nonetheless. To listen, and follow along, and subscribe. The broadcast is used to learn the lesson. Because after this, there is no more. There will never be another Yinzer. I'll never run another league. I'm going back to the way it used to be. The way it used to be was go see my doctor, and then we'll throw hard. And you know who did that? David Griffin, Joe Jones, Chris Irwin, Andrew Dietz, Brian McKenna. He's got to cut everything down. The ball moves like.
I've been telling him since the day.
The ball moves.
But he loves it.
Robo Fritz Barrow Stewart. You got to get Powell. Oh, wow.
Yes,
I haven't played in what, since I was here. I mean, I was on the barrel today. Wow. Hey, it's behind you. The ball's behind you. Let's get Powell. You want to tell Powell?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean.
What's up? I know, but this kid, if he gives up a hit here, they got to be throwing. And I'd rather Powell go sooner than Selden because Selden doesn't need to rush. At that point of the day where I wish I brought my pants. Chandler Brierly. How do I know that name? He's a left-handed guy. Long as hell, throws a lot of balls, but also throws straight. The strikes he throws are straight down the middle. 94. I just faced him with the Jackals. I remember.
I thought he's back with Joliet again.
I mean, I don't know. That was a month ago. Cook's done.
He's been with Joliet the past 2 years.
Yeah, he just didn't look great.
He's a Stevens guy.
Well, everyone who doesn't throw today will throw tomorrow as Dooley bounces the ball before his free throw. Here comes Hurd. Hurd hitting for Thiessen. First pitch up. Thiessen jogging over to first base like a good boy. Thiessen is a good boy. One time his car broke down and I drove all the way to the middle of nowhere to get him. Because he is a good boy. As he takes a, what was that, changeup? Changeup? Slider? Curveball? Really? Saw a lot of seam. Ooh, yeah.
I know it goes knuckleball. What is this? No. Get up.
So 4-3, top 7. Calling a good one here. Oh, shit. Chill. Stay there. Stay there. Tell him to stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Take the mask off. Like Hurd with no feel. Takes a practice. Hurd! Some feel. Have some feel. You're taking a practice swing. The guy just got domed up. But what if he passes out, falls down, runs into the barrel? See, and the problem is this generation can't take criticism. If you look at my life, look at my Instagram, there's no pictures of me and my parents. I look up all you guys. They love you. Almost got him again. Almost got Fritzy again. Tough job for these catchers. I would never do it. A couple times I did, though. Caught 9 innings at a tryout that I ran one time. Fouls it off. Dooley battling. Alan Dooley, also an umpire. Is he rocking a Colorado hat? The pitch. Ball up. Ball 4. Lost the count there a little bit. Now this is what I want to see out of Hurd in a 4-3 game. Can we get a bag on Fritz? Is Chesney going to bunt? And will DeWitt hit a double? Who are my runners? All right, I burned Almonte. I burned Roberto. No, I didn't burn Almonte. I still have Almonte. I burned Knotts. I burned Tony. I still have Josh Burns. Throw strike 1 to DeWitt. Chesney. Ryan Chesney, also a server at the Walnut Grill. If he knows you well enough, he'll reach right on your plate and grab some while he's working. Foul ball. Pulls a foul. Chesney looks locked in today. Practices swinging under one. There'll be a clock in professional baseball. Not too many guys concerned with getting there. There's Selden down there in his growl fit as Jordan Powell warms up. Powell really has climbed the ladder in the mullet rankings as that pitch is up. His mullet really chasing some of these other mullets. Ryan Roel still the best, though. Hurd should be running, but he doesn't run at all ever. And that's why he has about 3 bags and 2 caught stealings. Should have 50 bags in this league. Hilton would have already gone. You're in a 4-3 game trying to add a run here. And you're the away team. And he's going, and he knuckles it into the ground. He should go to third. He should keep going. And he does. And Scout Knotts. Yep, I told him run on that arm. Now look at how smooth he was running around the bases. That's what I'm talking about in the outfield. I think he's moving at such a pace. You know what I mean? Like he knew that he wasn't going to get that ball in right center. People are like, oh, he's jogging. But I think he knew that if I go any faster, I'm going to dive for this ball. And it might be the only reason they're in the game because he dove earlier and the thing got away. So now with what? 1 out? Ooh! Where is it?
He looks way better in the corners.
Who?
Hurd. I've seen him make some real nice plays in right field.
Yeah, but how many guys are we signing that play right or left field?
No, I
You
know.
that's the
I mean,
thing.
no,
That's
you
what
got
these guys.
you definitely got to go and have him experience. I'm just saying, like, he looked way more comfortable in right.
One out, right? One, and you got DeWitt and Hilton here,
Yeah.
and Penzetta coming up against duels. Oh, tell me it's here. I want to see somebody go in the stands, open the door, make a play.
You got Beckman down there. You also got Williams if need be too.
I know. Well, I'm going to save that lefty matchup. I'm going to bring somebody to get somebody. I mean, might as well bring him for Berto next time.
Yeah.
And you got Almonte. Here comes the body language. How you come back from this is going to be the whole thing. He shakes his head no, and just that's exactly how it'll go in pro ball. So keep playing video games because you won't be there. Throw a tantrum in your bedroom, in your underwear for all I care. The pitch, nasty. Hurd should be scoring on the throw to Knotts, which is what we talked about for 2.5 hours in the dugout with me in game one. But, you know, trying to add a run, and you got Hilton coming up. So you got to look around. I mean, you're not, you know, guys just got to be realistic. Who's coming up next? What are the chances I have to take? That's why I swung first pitch all the time today because I had Hurd behind me. Hurd's going to, he'd take a pitch. He'll lose one. Hilton with 2 outs. If Dooley gets out of it, it'll be Powell in the 7th trailing a run. No, it'll be Powell in the 7th.
Powell's going for the Bees.
Down, up by a run.
Yeah.
If he struggles, in the hole. Knock. 5-3. Hilton with a big knock. Now, Hilton will get caught stealing because he does it every time he's on base. It's just a matter of whether they throw him out or not. So 5-3. All right, it can't get too much worse for duels.
I mean, he's only given up one.
I'm just saying, it can't get to 6-3, 7-3. They'll have no shot of staying in it.
So
probably, where's that ball? Yeah, he gives them up.
Yeah.
5-3. I mean, Powell might give him right back, too. You never know.
Yeah.
But this is tough right here. Reese, McCurdy. Do we want to go? Nah, it's too quick for Beckman, right?
I can see what's up.
No, we let him ride, and if we run into trouble, we go with Wickline because I want him to get some work today, right?
Yeah.
Out of everybody, I mean, he's the guy to get the work, right?
Yeah. So that's all for Brilliance.
Inside move, he got him. He's got to get Reese. He's going to throw Reese strikes because he knows McCurdy's next. See, but Reese, like, if you just hit that other pitch foul, that far foul, and it was not a good pitch, why don't you swing at that pitch and hit it off the 11 sign? The clock, baby. I throw the pitch, 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 throw the pitch.
11 furniture and mattress, not 11 club 11.
Ooh.
Miami.
Foul ball. I mean, it's a swing.
It's a swing.
I mean, borderline, you're going at the ball.
That hit him.
Now, don't you regret swinging at that 0-1 pitch right down the inner middle? I mean, like, you got to believe in the gods at this point, bro. Or don't. Just keep thinking that, you know. All right, so if he gets opened up here, Wickline?
Sure. Who is on?
He's right here.
Wigline. Go get moving around.
Just feel like we might have waited just a little too much, but it'll tie the series at 1, won't it?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get a 9-game World Series out of this.
Yeah.
Problem is, it's like the kids. I can't swing it for them or catch it for them. So anyway. Oh, yeah. Dooley. Jersey starts to come out. Get it back in. It's all right. He's right, though, not throwing anything straight to McCurdy. Fritz is a little tired. He's got a slide and block. You know? So 6-3. Good. End of inning. Beautiful. Now, hopefully, Fritz gets into it, drives it to the warning track. Penzetta settles under it and catches it. Sometimes pinch hits take time for the guy to get ready, and this is the right move here because it gets Almonte a second at bat probably if it comes around again. It gets him this first one to just do what he's got to do. KB, good job, man. KB, good job. So it's got to be Tharp to second next inning. Do we do the Brandt guy next? Yeah, let's do it. Hey, Brandt. And we're not going Brandt because we think he's better than Stewart. We just need to expose everyone properly. You know? I think So Dooley versus Pahila. He got McCurdy to get out of the jam and keep it at 6-3. So he's pitching trailing by 2 now after the Brilliance Sox put up 1 run, and then Polka got thrown out at the plate on the Roberto single. Roberto is hitting for Spalding, who got hit in the shoulder and is now feeling a little fuzzy. Dozier goes up and does his big man ring up. It's going to be tough. There's just doesn't exist anymore. And you can't save these fools.
Hey, so Nico Tony is due up, is on deck.
Yeah.
He's also
What do you mean he's on deck? He's after
on,
knots.
Yeah, I think he's due up like second.
Nobody needs to warm anybody up right now.
Okay,
Let me come down here. Those guys don't need that. They've been throwing for an hour and a half. Tell Nico to get down here.
I mean, Beckman's gonna have to get going.
No, he's not.
Yeah, you told me to be ready to go for the.
Yeah, Beckman's been down there for an hour. Throw with the pitcher. Throw with Selden. These guys can't play catch together. That's all they've been doing for 6 months.
Yeah, so have Nico still.
Yeah, tell Nico to come down here and hit. Forget that. Nah, who cares? The pitchers can wait. Are you kidding me? Nobody's helping anybody out with nothing the entire time.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. It was an 8 a.m. pitchers meeting, and I had 63% attendance. We're good.
Who just hit last?
On that side, it was Roberto, so it's Musser.
Roberto.
So he's got it's going to be 1, 2, 3 next inning. He's third next inning.
Nico Tony's the third.
Yeah, tell him to get down there, bro. He ain't got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
And then what about
Ooh!
What about Selden? Did you want Selden to be ready on
Great
this
job,
Dooley
Reyes.
side, or
Great job, Brian, huh?
you want Selden to be ready on this Dooley side, or I just have to
Let's just
sit
see
down?
what Dooley does. He's losing, so he's got to be. If we're going to keep it close, I'm probably not going to a guy that I don't know is going to keep it close. I'm going to go to Wickline because I know Wickline's going to keep it close.
Yeah.
Brant with the sun, the warning track.
Nice.
All right, job, Duels. Attaboy.
Nico's gonna be ready.
Who was that? That was Pahila? No, that was Reyes. That was the 7th. Anyway, back to Powell. Is Powell the only overhead delivery guy? Cook too. Cook, him, and that's it. You don't do it anymore?
Nah, every once in a while, I'll do the top.
Ooh. Williams running like a madman. Not sure whose girl that is over there in section 104, but she is bored out of her mind. Bill Musser doing it up. Good for Bill. Bill's a good soldier. Will, not so much, but Billiam.
It's changed it up, that's for sure.
Yes, combioed.
I got Beckman ready for that 9-10.
Yeah, that's how it's got to be. And then we'll start those guys tomorrow. And you can tell Johnson, Wick line would probably be game 1. Because we got a lot of stuff to fill it up. So what are we, 6-4. Tying run, Nico Tony comes to the plate. Nico Tony, I think he was hit last time he was up. So if he gets hit here, he's going to be pissed. Robo on deck. Yo, we should get someone in there if we want to. But I don't know how many more spots they have. They don't really have it. You got to save it because you got Burns. You might have to go to the infield, if anything. Nah, let him play. I don't want to burn all the middle infielders out. Oh, yeah. Hubbard and the bad base running by Knotts. They throw it away. He hip checks Pahila. Pahila can't get up. He's down. Powell's flying after the ball. It's going to be the right fielder picks it up and hold on to it. Not even throw it in. Just stand there and hold it and then lob it to the injured guy. Powell on the boogie there. I would watch Powell on that replay. He was moving for that ball. Hubbard catches the double play ball. Was so shocked that it could have been a double play that he figured, let me make this interesting, and he rolls it to a guy that can't pick it. Knotts collided with Pahila. That was a lot of meat running into each other right there. That was like a Eddie V's Sunday afternoon sugar daddy party. Nobody could get up. Check, please. Pun intended. Anyway, so 2 outs and Robo, and then the catcher Fritz. Almonte in the hole, and that's got to be the Beckman. Oh, he hits it up the middle. Oh, nice play by Hilton. He's in there.
And you know what's funny?
Yo, Beckman
hasn't done anything. And I told Williams to tell Beckman.
Nico.
Tough play. 6-5.
6-5. Exactly what the Joe Torre ordered. Tell you, if I was a bartender, I'd be concocting you a wonderful knockout punch drink where you have one party for 4 hours and fall asleep. Here's Fritz. Powell has almost been decapitated 3 times in 2 innings. He's doing a good job to minimize, though. I mean, you had a guy screw up that ball. He went over and made the play. You had the ball. I mean, right there, that pop slide saves your life up the middle, Hilton, you know? Pop slide, so important. Dozier asks himself first and then calls it later. With Fritz up here and your Robo down by a run, you're probably picking a spot and running here. This catcher has caught 17, 18 innings today. Phenomenal job by Brian Reyes. That ball down and away. Beckman now hurries to get loose. Beckman's going to come and get, without the meeting, really, they really screwed him because we're probably not going to let Powell face the next guy. You see how the catcher kind of jumps up and then sits back down? This is the 7th, right?
Bottom 8.
Bottom 8?
Yep.
So Dooley versus Powell with Beckman coming for the 2 lefties next. There's a lot of opportunity in this game to make this a little more of a game, but
65.
like let's say you got some dudes that you still have Burns, you still have Rodriguez, What's Tharp for the day? You got Tharp on there, Reeds? Oh, up the middle
Above it,
again.
that's a big
It's through.
Thorpe just tripled.
Reyes.
He just tripled last at bat.
Brian. Cole knows. Gotta buy some time.
Tharp to perform.
No, I got it.
Yep.
Ooh,
Good
there
slider,
it is.
Good slider.
That's what he was supposed. I heard he came in to get a lefty and missed with some fastballs the other day. That's what he's supposed to do right there. Keys or glasses? Clicker.
Pitch counter.
Nah, it doesn't matter then.
This is
Ooh,
outside
little juice
ball.
on that. Beckman, unaware of the memo that we went pants below the knees all season, but some guys don't get memos.
Are they above his knees? It's hard to tell.
I mean, oh yeah,
Good slider.
good job there by Beckman. Good Beckman. As that ball rolls all the way back down to its fate. There's 2 outs right here.
Yep.
Oh wow, this is beautiful. He could get this one, come next inning, get the next guy. That would be the best. But although I don't know if that's what I want. I want a 6-6 game.
Joe Torre wanting to manufacture a game.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing forever. If it wasn't for me, who do you guys think this would be? It'd be Pecos League.
2-2.
17-16 every game.
Here goes
That's
Madero
7-6.
letting it grab his stuff, I guess.
Getting his warm up in. His warm up jog is all you need. Sanders, these are yours, bro.
No, it's-
My bad. I didn't mean to. I didn't know until I looked at the screen.
Another
Good
slider,
job.
foul ball.
Good job by Beckman. Now, if he's got it in him, a fastball at the knees between the plate and the batter's box. In. Back his ass up one time. 2-2 is your opportunity to do it because you probably want to throw a full count breaking ball if it gets there. Get that heater in, frozen strike three, but there's a big lane right there between the second baseman and the shortstop. He misses in the other box, so wrong side. But you know what I meant there. If he goes and throws that pitch, boom, now it sets up the other one. Now, if you throw a fastball,
It's a full count. See what he does. Maybe go back to that slider again. Make him put it in play.
you'll be all right.
Got a slider and he fouls it back good.
Waddy, good at bat here off the bench. This is why I wanted to bring Waddy off the bench here. Because he got one earlier, right? What did I say? He gets that one at bat to warm up a little bit, and then the next day he's going to be challenging. If you only bring him, I mean, it probably would have been countered if you knew the lefty was coming in. Good job,
Maybe swing and a miss.
Beckman. Beckman falls asleep, makes his way off the mound.
So
Now, some guys got to completely slow the body down so they don't get too amped up. So he's going to go back and get that guy with the 6'5", right?
Yep.
So then maybe we don't let Maduro even throw, and Beckman gets 1 1/3, and we put the pressure on him. I like that too. He's calling me. Gotta be. Herd is for. Oh, it's not even coming up.
No, he's been. Yeah, no.
Oh, I fucked up. So Reyes ended that last inning?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm racist. Damn. So the DeWitt. See, like Jay Brown, like everybody wants to throw him a bone and get him in the game, but he didn't move the runner twice last game. He didn't steal when he should have stole, and he got thrown out on a hanging slider line drive. So why are we always rewarding? We're always trying to get someone in the game that doesn't need to go in the game. This guy pops up first pitch.
No, it was 0-2.
Oh, 0-2?
Yeah.
How did he get to 0-2?
You missed 2 pitches. That's how.
Really?
Yeah.
That's because nobody says play.
I
don't lock in.
clicked the button.
Oh, my bad. I don't know the button, you know. I didn't hear the button. Usually I feel the button right around here. Anyway. Chesney, the homer earlier, after the bunt off his face, what I would do right here if I was Chesney, I'd bunt off my face. First pitch.
He actually made that comment after he homered. So now I got to do that every time.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you do. That is exactly what you do. That's why I'm going to Walnut Grill after this. Actually, I should really go back to Longhorn because
That's the
I
best
think I went 1 for 4 today. Or 3, I don't know. Hit into a double play today, though. Not conventional. I was really trying to stay out of 2 in my old age. You get doubled up a lot. That's how you know your bat speed's done. That's why these guys retire. And Albert Pujols is just double play. He's like, all right, well, not even halfway down
I
the
told
line.
all of them just to kind
Maduro
of
don't have to throw,
be
man.
ready for it. Yeah. I
Just
told
get a
them
little
just,
work.
Yeah, I told
Yeah.
them just to toss.
Because if the
like,
game ends,
No,
I feel like we're going into extras.
Yeah.
I just have that feeling.
Is it the 9th? Or
It is the 8th.
It's the 8th?
Top 9.
Top 9?
No, I'm sorry. Top 9, 6-5.
Hey, Chance.
Ground ball to shortstop Waddy. He's going to pick it up, fire it at first.
No
and it's gonna
attempt.
Get away.
Not even an attempt from Knotts.
And Chesney's going to get be able to get this.
Nobody's at third. Oh.
He should have gone.
No third base coach because the Killer Bees have fallen asleep. No third base coach, but DeWitt's already taking 2 practice swings in the box. Just kidding. He's out there pretty quick to have no coach. I'd go run and coach first. You all right, kid? Just chill, man. What'd you feel? Roll that shit out, man.
Galen Rutledge to hit for Tristan Brandt against DeAnthony Beckman. Here in the bottom of the ninth. Killer Bees winning this one 6-5 so far as that pitch hits him right in the elbow. Right in the elbow, makes it no time. And now they got a leadoff base runner. And that'll turn the lineup over for Alex Polka. What a start.
Is he bunt?
And
Howie
so
Rodriguez, let's go. Let's go, Howie.
for Rutledge.
Yeah, you run. Howie's got 25 steals.
Okay.
Rutledge has 5. He needs the helmet. He said, what? You running for me? I don't understand. Why am I coming out? Bro, the guy has a bunch of bags. And if he's proven Mr. Bag Guy running, stealing second and third when they're up 6-2 earlier, then this should be no problem here on the lefty, right? And that's what I want to see. Look how much he's choked up. What's he doing? He's bunting. Oh, they're not running and bunt. He's going to bunt into 2. You know he don't want to bunt. Swing it, bro.
I don't know why he thinks he should bunt. I mean,
He should. But the guy should run. You should run and bunt. You don't pinch run and not run and bunt, do something. You got to do something with it. And that's what you got to understand is why we're doing the moves we're making. Like everybody should be cool. Rutledge, good. You got in there. You got your hit by pitch. Boom, 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 boom. If you really wanted to hit, you would have got out of the way.
Yeah.
Especially if you know your seam. It's easier to get out. Oh, he runs.
Jump.
Swings
Good
through
pitch.
it. Reyes, good job all day, Brian.
Not a chance.
Oh, and it pays off.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're playing in.
And now Polka's
No,
gotta
we're not
salvage-
playing in.
Now Polka's got to salvage the at-bat. 0-2.
This is good coaching by me. And then he'll stay in to face Roberto. And it'll be everything I wanted out of this life.
Well, you got Burns on
Start
deck.
tomorrow. That
Yeah,
works.
You got Burns on deck right now.
Huh?
Burns is on
Well, I
deck.
know, but you got to get to Roberto.
Oh.
So that's what I'm saying. You want that lefty-lefty matchup for Beckman to keep working on his. That's what it's about. If we're not doing the matchups, like he's never going to come in and face all these righties. But this is the pressure I've been waiting to see. I've been watching all these Beckman games, and I'm watching him pitch 7-0, 5-1, innings that don't matter.
Right.
Like I want to see this. This is how I'm going to learn. This is what I'm going to sell. You got to see what happens because if he ties the game, he's got to get through Roberto. So Roberto's probably the last guy he faces.
There's a pitch Burns. He
Unless
didn't want to get out of
it's
the way,
not.
but got out of the way.
Unless it's like bases loaded 6-5, I would let him keep pitching until it's tied. Just to see. So it might not be much.
Good
That's pitch
slider.
there. All right. So if they score, it's 1 out right now.
Yep. So they score, it's tied.
So this is it. This is the ball game.
Broken bat.
No, he didn't go.
He did not go. Got him. So 2 outs now.
And that's the pressure that I want for everybody there. I want Burns to be in that spot. I want everybody to be. I want Roberto to be in this spot. Roberto's played MVP baseball, and you wouldn't learn shit by having a righty face these last couple guys. You learn from, and Beckman's come a long way, man. Like he needs to keep doing this. This is huge right here. This is big. This is right where you want to be. Third baseman's way too deep, though. Perfect time for sneak a bump with 2 outs, and you're in the game with Musser next. He's not doing it.
Good slider. This is low.
If I'm Berto, man, look, you got this. Look how far he is. You just missed foul, and you tie the game. Look at how he has no lead at third base. He didn't mean it. See, that's why you show bunt, because the pitches are going away from you. So as soon as you do that, you play the game. If it's good, I do it. If it's not, it's 2-0 right there. Like you play that game there.
Good pitch.
1-2.
Now it's 1-2.
This is the matchup I wanted, though. Roberto borrowed Froymer Ortega's gloves, huh? Nico Tony, great job in the pen all day. Great job by Brian Reyes doing 18 innings back here. Good. It's a ball.
Nah, you don't ring him up.
It's a ball. It was good.
You don't ring him up.
That was good, though. Hey, that was what he needed earlier in on Almonte. We got it later. Roberto's be swinging at anything breaking here. No lead by the third runner in third. Oh, he sagged.
That'll do.
Okay.
That's
Good.
ball game.
Good job. Good, baby. Good. Tie series, right? Series is tied?
Yep.
That's right. Do your thing. Great job, Sanders.
Sanders, what do you need help with?
Colonel
So-
Sanders,
so-
do your thing.
So series tie. We had a doubleheader today.
Brilliance Sox took game 1. Brilliance Sox lose game 2. We'll be back tomorrow
Hold
morning.
on. And I'm Mark Sanders, the guy that started game 1. Give yourself some credit.
I started game 2, but it didn't.
Game 2. I'm sorry, Mark
It didn't
Sanders.
matter.
I started game 2.
If you want to see it, go back and look at it. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll have a 9 a.m. doubleheader starting at 9 a.m., and then we'll hopefully have a 12 p.m. game. The weather seems better tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon.
That's where you go. And I'm Mark Sanders. And I'm